going on, world? It's your boy Phallon Garnett for my family entertainment representative, and I get to kick it this week with my peoples, Colie and Pretty Girl Chronicles. We talking fishbowl drum facts. I get to talk a little bit about myself. Plus, I'm performing 2 new joints that ain't nobody heard. So make sure you keep it locked right here. Pretty Girl Chronicles on the phone.
I'm just coming clean, ain't trying to intervene. I feel it now more than ever. Step against the storm while I travel through this weather. My heart was torn apart, I managed to piece it together. Never understood why I busted up under pressure. Now I'm feeling the repercussions. Bad everything ain't what it seems. I had nightmares trying to give you dreams. Wonder why I rarely sleep, cause with myself I'm not appeased. I've grown uncomfortable, no ease. Feeling the need to release my soul on every beat. No peace to keep, and I can't tell you why I feel this way. I've been falling like the rain, hope to precipitate. With these lames and they feelings won't participate. I'm in a whole nother lane, I changed my interstate. I had to keep it pushing, no I couldn't wait. Got 2 kids who depend on me to make a way. I wish things would've went different than they are today. Baby, I should've overdosed when I was sipping drink. Bet I paint a picture that would make you faint. Never worry about they shots, I know you shooting blanks. I've been fire spitting bars to beats made by Saint Jermaine, Montez, Chip, Tez, and Big Tank. What up, B-boy? Remember how Terry would come through and stunning his money? Crip Blue, Richie Rich logo, he chasing the money. Always down to joke, cuz kept a case of the funnies. I seen him 3 weeks before he died, that shit really stunned me. I've been out my mind, lost so many I was closest to these different vibes. Got me feeling I don't know who's for who, trying to decide which task to complete to see issues subside. I wanna trust you but can't escape the pain that's inside. Flaws on the table, I'm a man with not a thing to hide, entangled in my man.
The person that inspires me the most till this day is my mother. She was probably the most biggest influential process or person on my process of becoming an artist. Actually watching her write, filling up her notebooks, listening to her pick out beats, watching her freestyle, different things of that nature. So that's what I got to view hands-on. A lot of kids got to watch their mother, put on makeup, different things like that. I got to actually experience my mother as an artist. I got to watch her do what she loved, and that was create and touch people with her words.
Hey, what up? It's Colie Rodriguez, and welcome to Pretty Girl Chronicles. And of course, I'm here at Cozy Event Center, 2928 West Kentucky Street. We have an amazing show for you this week. We have Phallon Garnett in the building with us.
What up, though?
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm great. Good to be here.
Good to be here. Did you have a productive day, or you was lazy? What happened
Nah,
today?
it was definitely a lazy day.
It was definitely a lazy day. I had to work today. I'm always working Monday through Friday, and then I come in here.
I just got fired.
Oh, you just got fired. What happened with that? You got fired on your day off, like you was stealing boxes, or what happened?
Nah. See, they cut a nigga's pay down, and I just decided to point out that day.
Okay, so you pointed out to them that they cut your pay down.
Yeah.
Okay, and they didn't take that very well?
Who knows?
Well, you got fired, so they didn't take it well, right?
I guess so.
Because you're not back at the job. Okay, well, when did that happen? That happened today? Okay.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Like
But that's
2 weeks
old
ago.
news.
Okay, so let's not talk about getting fired anymore, because we don't want to pull that energy on ourselves, right? We want to keep that with Phallon. No, I'm just joking. But for the people who don't know Phallon Garnett, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself, just so they can get familiar?
I'm a Louisville, Kentucky native. I come from Beecher Terrace, 1100 block. Shout out to the Gorillas. I've been making music all my life, like literally all my life. My mother was an artist.
What was your mother's name?
Samantha Garnett.
Samantha Garnett. And
Yeah.
what was her? She just went by Samantha Garnett? Okay.
Godmother of expression, and she went back tantrum in the later years after we started actually making music together.
Okay. I just wanted to shout that out, so yeah.
Yeah. That's my big dog right there. And if she was here, I'm hoping that I still make her proud, but if she was here, I would hope that she would be proud.
Oh, I'm sure you are making up her.
Yeah.
So what else?
I'm a lame for real. I don't do nothing outside of the box. I read books. I like to learn. I'm just me, for real.
Okay.
Nothing extraordinary, out of the normal. I just like to make music. I like to make people feel good with the words that I put together, and I hope that my message and what I done been through brings somebody closer to their goals.
That's right. A little inspiration on the way, a little motivation.
Something.
We can all use a little inspiration, a little motivation. So, what are you currently working on right now that the people can check out?
Right now, there is nothing out that anybody can check out. Right now,
Well, I know you're about to do 2 new exclusive joints,
yeah,
right?
ain't nobody heard them.
Ain't nobody heard them yet. You about to get them on PGC, but talk about those 2 joints.
Okay, the first joint is SOAP, which is the acronym for Soul of a Poet. Soul of a Poet, the first joint ended up being a song that I did with my engineer maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. And it was real deep to me because, you know, at that time it was a time in the year where I generally started missing my mom and started missing that family aspect, and I just wanted to get everything out. And maybe about 5 months ago, I re-listened to the song and I was like, that was a real deep song, and it really had a lot of messages in it, and I wanted to recreate that feeling from a personal standpoint. So that's where Soul of a Poet 2 comes from. And then the alternative side to, you know, the deep music is actually this next joint, and it's actually called Horns. The name has nothing to do with the song at all because it hasn't been named by me. It only just resembles the title of the beat because it has horns in it.
It has horns in it, so you was feeling that, you like that name, so you just stuck with it.
Yeah, I think I
That's
might
a
end up
unique
running
name
with it
too.
though.
That's a different name, so it's gonna stand out. When somebody's like, "What is horns?" They're gonna
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
know. They're
yeah.
gonna check that out. Okay. So right now, if PGC could wave a magic wand and we could bring any artist here, dead or alive, what artist would that be for you to work with?
Well, I know last time I was on here, I did say my mother. So this time, it's gonna have to be like Neighborhood Nip.
Okay.
Like, it's definitely gotta be Neighborhood Nip. Like, a lot of people don't know, between him, Starlito, Don Tripp, Currency, like those are some of my picks as far as people who have elevated the game and went from, you know, taking standard 360 deals and being signed to major labels to going independent and creating their own lifestyle and creating their own definition of success without a major deal, without any type of major endorsement, just using their own money, putting their best foot forward, building their own connects, and putting their own music out.
That's a big deal when you can do all that independently.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
big
No
difference.
restriction over your creative control. Nobody to tell you, oh well,
You owe
can't,
us this,
yeah,
you pay us
can't put
back,
this
so
out.
really
Yeah.
you didn't make any money because
Yeah.
you owe us this.
That sucks. I cannot believe that so many people actually think that that's, you know, that's the way to go. You're giving up more than 90% of your stock in yourself just for somebody to put their logo on your product.
And nowadays you don't have to do that with Instagram and YouTube
And digital distribution.
right, and streaming. You
Yeah,
can,
like-
you can make your own voice be heard on your own without any help from
It's
anyone.
so easy, and I'm gonna tell you what's even more crazy, because I've been running around this particular independent artist formula for at least 5 years. So I came home from Job Corps in 2014, and that's when I really started putting out stuff for free, just seeing what I could do on the internet. And in a year's time frame, from 2014 to mid 2015, I did like 122,000 streams via SoundCloud. I released 2 digital projects. I released 2 mixtapes strictly just for Louisville. So, I mean, I
Put
did
in
that.
some work right there.
That was, I mean,
A
that's
couple receipts.
yeah. But that was just my starting process for 4MF. I wanted to see what my reaction would be. But now that I'm in this space, like, I got it figured out. I know what my plan is going to be. My biggest thing right now is actually getting the funding behind it and actually being able to push it, because promotion costs a lot. Videos
Marketing,
cost
right,
a lot. Marketing is a
promotion costs
lot.
a lot.
Like,
Equipment costs a lot.
yes. And
Yes.
it's not like, it's not no game. You can't half step with it. So, and that's another reason why I'll never trip off of being fired from a job, because I know we was just talking about that. I'll never trip off of being fired from a job, because it's not what I really want to do with my life. Like, it's not something that I consider. I don't have a backup plan. Music is my plan. So if I don't make it, I just don't make it.
So what have you thought about that though? What you will do at that point?
Yeah,
In conclusion?
be a forklift driver, or whatever. I
Yeah,
don't know.
right.
Be a
What-
freelance videographer. If I don't make it in music, I shoot videos.
Okay.
That way I'm still around it.
Well, hey, that's what you got to do. You got to find a craft or career around the music so you can still be involved.
Yeah, and you got to slip through the cracks. That's
Slip
how you
through the
do it.
cracks. Okay, so who's in your playlist? If we was to turn on Phallon's playlist right now, who would we hear?
It's some Young Block in there. It's definitely a lot of Young Block in there. Not only because that's my label mate, but that's my dog. And bruh's got so much music that people are yet to hear. They only getting the stuff that's gonna draw them in. And I know what he actually has in store. So it's a lot of Young Block stuff that nobody's heard that's in my Dropbox. But outside of Young Block, I got some Tory Lanez. I got a little Sada Baby in there. Got lots of Starlito, Kevin Gates, plenty of Nipsey Hussle, a lot of West Coast stuff. I got some Shark Living. I got some the Homie Jive, One Trey Tones, Verified is in there. West End Goldie. I'm waiting on the David Cortez story. That's the Big Shark. Shout out to the dog. It's a vast assortment, but outside of actual artists that I like to listen to, I just listen to instrumentals all day.
All day instrumentals.
All day.
Trying to get a new vibe, a new sound, a new feel.
Not only that, I like hearing different melodies and different stuff put together. Like no one producer will make the same sound as another. They can use the same exact sound kit, samples, and all of that, and you still gonna get two totally different projects. But I love music. It's just what it is.
Me too. That's why I created PGC. I love music. So, what's your favorite era in hip hop?
My favorite era is definitely the 90s era. The late 80s into the 90s, I feel like that was when hip hop was at its rawest. You had, protest music, you had liberal music, you had music to uplift people, and then you also had gangster rap. Like gangster rap was a whole nother wave of rap music, like NWA, like oh my goodness.
I was just gonna say like NWA, right?
Like that, and a lot of people don't understand how important that was because of the racial profiling and discrimination that was going on in that area. That song was so pivotal for, I guess, the division of racism that it just, I don't know, it just went global. It just reached everywhere. It went to every hood. And it's some more stuff that actually happened in the gangster rap era, but I definitely can't leave out Snoop Dogg's Murder Was the Case. You can't leave out Tupac's Hit 'Em Up. You can't leave out Biggie's Dead Wrong. Like, and I'm a big Biggie fan. Like, I love Biggie, but I love Pac too. And I hate when people try to pit the two together.
Because they're completely different to me.
Exactly.
So you cannot put them two together.
But that era right there, like, not only did you have some of the most incredible rap beats, you had some of the most powerful features ever to come out of the 90s era. I don't think there has been more features put out from the 90s to 2000 to 2010 to 2020. There has been multiple features where we talking big name artists, and I don't think artists nowadays even link up how they used to back in those days. You know, it used to be powwows at the studio. Now, I'll record my verse and I'm gonna email it to them.
Right. Yeah. Send me the beat.
It's not as organic for me.
Right. Okay. So, are you a fan of any other type of music besides hip hop? Like, is there something like maybe you listen to alternative rock? Are you listen to country music? Is there another style of music that you listen to besides hip hop?
Can I tell you my two favorite songs in the world? My first favorite song is Owl City's Fireflies, and then my second favorite song is Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow's Picture.
I definitely wasn't expecting that.
I listen to all types of music, and that was one of the things I was raised on. My mom listened to all types of different music, so not only did she have her Busta Rhymes, her Naughty by Nature, Tribe Called Quest, she had other stuff. And my brother was actually the one who turned me on to Kid Rock because he had a friend, a Caucasian friend. I won't call him white, but he had a Caucasian friend when we was in elementary school, and he brought home his CD, a Kid Rock CD. And we jammed that damn thing for like a week straight. We broke his CD. We had to get him a new one. But that was dope as hell. Like, a white boy rapper? Right. Like, yeah, that was dope as hell. And then not only that, Kid Rock's country music had meaning to it too. But that song, Picture, that was just, I think I fell in love with that song when I was like 11, 12 years old. It came on the radio one night. I was listening to it in my headphones. And it's been with me ever since.
That is a really good song though. So top 5 artists dead or alive.
Top 5 dead or alive. We talking new generation? We talking all time?
I'm talking all time, just your top 5 artists dead or alive.
My top 5 gotta be Biggie, Pac, Nipsey Hussle, Lito, And I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the boy Kevin Gates on the 5th.
That was an interesting 5 right there.
Yeah,
that
because
5 was kind of.
I feel like
an interesting 5.
I feel like I'm J. Cole with the middle child. Like I'm in between eras. Like I can't really too much get down with the new school rap. But you feel me? And I won't leave my roots behind me. So I'm in the middle with it. So I feel like that was perfect for me. If I had a little more time to think, it'll probably be a different lineup.
All right, well that's okay because it's just top 5 off the top of your head. Real quick, if you're watching this video, you should like the Pretty Girl Chronicles page, and of course you gotta mess with Coles, 2928 West Kentucky Street, where we do this every week. So, real quick, do you have a pet peeve, something you just don't jig with, something you don't like?
I don't like bad energy. Like everybody has control over their own thoughts. Everybody has control over their own energy. So if you're gonna be around people, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you're dealing with or you feeling at the time, and I deal with this myself, so it's almost like I go against it. But you shouldn't carry that energy into, you know, a new situation. Or you know what I'm saying, if we're ready to go to a party and you was just arguing with somebody, all right, let's just go to the party. We'll deal with that afterwards.
Right, I agree. Okay, well, are you currently single?
Facts.
You are currently single?
Big facts.
And are you single, like you're single? Are you trying to mingle, or are you just chilling? Like what type of single?
We can walk around Walmart single. Like
Oh,
we can ride around
Walmart
Fishbowl
single.
in the whip single. Like yeah, there's
They
nobody
can post
checking.
you on Facebook without somebody else saying why
Yeah,
you posting
facts.
me on Facebook.
Facts.
Okay, so you single. So anybody that would like to date Phallon, hashtag yourself in the video. I want a date. We will hook you up, send you out on a date with Phallon Garnett. Okay, so do you have a celebrity crush? Somebody we could hook you up with? If we could, like if we had
If you could, I need Taraji P. Henson.
Is that who you need? You need Taraji?
I need
Okay, I'm gonna call her.
Taraji P.
I'm gonna call her when we leave. But what's one thing that you would tell an artist right now if they were coming up and they were trying to do their thing, some advice that you would give them?
I think I said it last time I was on here, but I'm gonna keep saying it because it's part of my message. Don't quit, never give up on yourself. For the simple fact that while you in this process of not only trying to figure out what type of music you want to make, trying to figure out who you are, and then still balancing your personal life, you're gonna run into people who try to discredit what you're doing, who's gonna try to distract you, throw you off your path. And in all of that, you're gonna have to remember what you're doing it for. If you're only doing it for the money, then remind yourself that you only do it for the money. But if you do it for, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you do it for, just remind yourself of why you do it and never stray away from it.
Okay. So where can they find you at if they want to listen to your music?
I'm on YouTube. I got 2 videos out on YouTube. It's the 3rd one coming soon. I got a little bit of music on SoundClick. That's where I usually put all my free music. I haven't put nothing out digital distribution because we still building the platform for 4MF to be able to put out not only my music, but I have another artist, Splash God Dino's coming. And just still trying to get everything together. But as far as just wanting to see freestyle videos, anything of that nature, Phallon Garnett on Instagram, Phallon99 on Facebook, Phallon Garnett on Twitter, Phallon Garnett on YouTube. That's where I'm at.
All right, that's what's up. And you know, Phallon, he has made it through the first part of the hot seat on PGC. And you know, we're about to get into Fishbowl Drunk Facts next, so you don't want to go anywhere. Stay tuned.
The legacy that I hope to leave, first and foremost, is a solid foundation for my children and for my family. Hence the title of my label is For My Family Entertainment. I want to show young kids that their possibilities are endless. My legacy is really going to be based on just being you and going after whatever it is that you want, no matter what it is that you go through, no matter who tells you you can't do something. If that's what your heart is set on, go for it. So my legacy is going to be bet on yourself and forget everybody else. My definition of a successful life, just for me personally, would be being able to take care of my family, my friends, the people that I love most, being able to help other people and create opportunities for other people, and still be able to do what I love, which is music, whether I'm creating it, whether I'm writing it, whether I'm shooting somebody's video, whatever it is, just being able to do what I love full time. That's success for me.
Hey, what up? It's Colie Rodriguez, and you are tuned into Pretty Girl Chronicles. And of course, I'm at Coles Event Center, 2928 West Kentucky Street. I'm here with my dude Phallon, and we are about to get into Fishbowl Drunk Facts. If you do not know, Fishbowl Drunk Facts is PGC's version of Truth or Dare.
That's right.
If Phallon does not want to answer one of these questions out of this bowl, guess what, y'all? He's got to take a shot. That's right. And we're going to keep count to see how many shots Phallon has to take. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, draw one out. Let's hand it to me so I can read it off.
Get in here.
Get in there and see what you get. Get us something good. Well, you kind of got a tough one, but a real one. What is one thing the opposite sex could improve on?
Definitely attitude control.
Attitude control? Okay,
Like,
wow, we be popping off too quick. What happens?
Not even that. It's just that we as human beings, and I say we because men do it too, but we as human beings, we get caught up in our emotions sometimes, and we let our irrational man think for us. So I feel like attitude control would be one thing that I would like to see improved in a woman that I'm interested in.
Right, because sometimes if I don't respond right away, and then I sit back and I think about it and I calm down a little bit, I actually end up responding a little bit different than I would have originally. So it is a good idea to kind of like.
That's the same thing I'd be dealing with. I'd be like, man, I could have handled that a little bit better, or we could have went about it a different way than how we did it. And I'm a Libra. I don't like confrontation, but I'm headstrong. Once you get me riled up, it's over.
It's over with. Ain't no stopping you. Okay, get another one out and give it to me. Who is the best person you've ever dated? Uh-oh.
Fuck.
I think we might be getting a shot, y'all. Who is the best person you've ever dated?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh-oh. One shot, y'all. We on shot number one. Who's taking notes out there? Somebody better be taking notes.
I ain't got no person.
And get him on a shot.
And I don't drink, so
Here we go.
be happy.
First shot on Fishbowl Drunk Facts on PGC. Okay.
Ew.
Get another one out and give it to me. Yeah, it's definitely really good.
I almost read that card.
Has social media affected relationships in your eyes?
Hell yeah.
How has it affected them?
Well, for the simple fact that I look at social media like soft porn, because you got so many men and women out there that's willing to display themselves. You feel me? For a little bit of nothing, a couple hundred likes, a couple shares, or maybe a DM later on or something. But
it is definitely soft porn.
Like it definitely is. Like, you feel me? We get to see more ass, titties, and thighs than a fucking KFC restaurant or something. I don't know, but it's just weird.
It's definitely ass,
and
titties,
then,
and thighs.
With us being on social media, we're all connected, so it's not that hard for you to shoot a message to a girl that you been digging, or that you wanna dig. You feel me?
Yeah, you have to really want to be faithful, because it is a lot of temptation on social media. Okay, let's get another one out. Definitely, but don't fall temptation. If you got a good thing, don't lose your entree for your side. Don't do that.
You're gonna be mad you traded that roasted chicken for a piece of coleslaw.
The grass is not always greener on the other side, and guess what, y'all? Sometimes ain't even no grass. Okay. Name the worst person you've ever been in a relationship with. Are we on shot two?
Nope.
Uno, dos. We on shot two?
Jordan C.
That's the worst person you ever been in a relationship with? I
Yeah,
can't believe you actually named a person. Usually a person will name the best before they name the worst, and you went complete opposite.
I'm gonna name the worst because it was my high school crush, and for some odd reason, I was stupid gone off shorty.
Mm-hmm.
So when it came out, what came out, I was crushed. I really was.
What happened?
I got cheated on. She was messing with
on.
a bunch of other niggas, and we was all at the same school, so it was just crazy. I was a simpleton back then.
You hurt his heart, Jordan.
And now I'm a big dog. Hurt.
Look, now you're ready to hurt somebody else's heart because of you. No, I'm just messing with you. Okay, give me. I'm just messing with you, Jordan. I'm just playing with you. Have you ever had a relationship with a married person?
No.
No.
Not at all.
That's good. You should never do that. I do not. You should never do that.
I'm ready to get back in this bottom. That's where the real questions is.
That's where they real. That's where they at. That's where they at. You know, we had to throw some easy ones in there. Well, this is like your lucky night. You keep getting easy ones. Okay, have you ever had your heart broken?
Duh.
You have?
Definitely more than once.
Would you say that made you a better person, or it kind of jaded you towards relationships? How did you take that breakup?
I would say half and half of both, because now I know what to do in relationships. I know how to act in relationships now, and then it's made me look at relationships like, you know, well, maybe I shouldn't even bother.
No, you should definitely bother.
I definitely should.
You definitely should. Everybody else is like, no, relationships suck. Do not enter. Do not pass goals. Do not collect $500. Okay, get another one out. I think once you find that right person you're supposed to be in a relationship with, then it's different, because no one's perfect and you're never gonna find a perfect person. So you can't expect that to happen. But if they do most of the stuff you like, you know, you have to be like, okay, this motherfucker's alright. He do most of the stuff I like.
Hey.
What's your go-to pickup line when you're trying to get your holla on? You're trying to meet somebody. What do you usually say to them?
My new pickup line is ball. Yeah, that's what it is.
Ball?
Ball.
Just ball? You just walk up to somebody and just say ball?
No, I walk up on them with a basketball and say ball. Yeah. Real life.
And what did they say in response?
What? And then I gotta make up something corny like, what you trying one-on-one with me, see who's the first to 21? Like some lame shit.
Like, no lie to you, this was years ago, right? And I'm at the club and this chick comes up to me and she's like, she got a piece of paper folded up, right? And it's got like a number on there and she's like, hey, you know, can you read this for me? And so, you know, I'm thinking, you know, some dude wrote it on there for us. She can't really read it, so I take it and I read it. I'm like, you know, 502, you know, and I say the number. And then after I say that loud, she said, go on and use that. And to this day, I mean, it was a girl too. And to this day, I remember that. Like, I don't remember her and I couldn't point her out in the crowd, but I remember that. I was like, yo, Shorty got game a little bit though.
Shout out to Shorty with the game.
Shorty with the game, but she was like, yeah, go on and use that. I was like, okay. You know, I didn't use it, but it made me think about it. You know, I did not use it, but it made me look back like, damn, Shorty got game a little bit. You go, girl. And she was
what?
hot.
I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm ready to use it.
See what I'm saying? See, somebody gonna steal my experience. So you already know, if you hear him saying that, he stole it from Colie on PGC. Okay. Okay, get another one out. I just had to share that because that was so dope to me. She was like, what does that say? And she was so serious, like her face was so sincere. It was lovely.
She meant that.
Yeah, what's a hidden talent of yours?
I don't think I have any hidden talents. No.
No hidden talents?
No, I can. Nah, there's no hidden talents. Everything that I can do, I've displayed to the world. Displayed
to the world. Okay, get another one out. And then we're about to get into this performance right after Fishbowl Drunk Facts on PGC. What would you do differently in life if you knew no one would judge you? Like, if you could get no judgment from it, what would you do differently in your life?
There's nothing in my life that I honestly would want to do different.
Okay. No changes at all? You love everything?
I would stop that argument me and my mom had. That's probably about the only thing.
I understand that. I really do feel that. Okay, get one more and then we're about to get into these performances.
One more.
And what songs are you gonna do again?
I'm doing Solo of a Poet 2, and I'm doing Horns.
Let us see your last 20 Google searches. Last 20 Google searches.
My phone over there.
So you gotta take a shot then. If you don't have your phone, you gotta take a shot. I'm gonna pour it.
Pour me.
So what is this, number 2?
Yeah.
Is this only number 2? I'll make it small because I made the last one big.
Unfortunately.
It's only number 2, y'all. He didn't do that bad. Sitting in the hot seat playing Fishbowl Drunk Facts on PGC. I want to thank Phallon Garnett so much for coming by and kicking it with me at Colie Event Center, 2928 West Kentucky Street. Make sure you visit them. Sold out Saturdays at every event that they have here at Colie Event Center. Shout out to Mr. Cole for always having PGC in the building. And anything you want to say before we get into your performance, Phallon?
I want to say shout out to you. Thank you for having me, as always. I want to say shout out to Block. I want to say shout out to New Money Entertainment. Shout out to my team. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us, showing us mad love this year. In 2020, we hoping to make a bigger impact than last year. Just stay with us. Stay tuned. In 10 years, I don't really know where I see myself, to be honest. Hopefully in a much better position, pushing all my label mates, and just still being able to do what I love, still being able to share my message with people, being able to touch people with the words that I use and I create with, and just being able to take my life from working 9 to 5s, pushing clocks, to self-made, full-time, independent, no boss, just me, my team. That's what I want. My current outlook on my city's music scene is very complex for the simple fact that I've been involved in the music scene since I was 13 years old. I met her season for the first time when I was in club stages. I wasn't even supposed to be there. I met B. Sims when he was passing out his music in Jefferson Mall. I've met so many dope artists. And one thing that's really stuck with me is that now I'm noticing in today's time, we have a lot of artists that sound like each other instead of claiming their own individuality. So, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's content matter, for that matter, is based around these certain subjects. So me, being me, not a trap rapper, not one who's gonna glorify something on wax that could be put in somebody else's hands and perceived as negative, I feel like there's something missing from Louisville's music scene, and that's actual hip hop, that's actual lyricism, that's actual people who care about the content that they create, not just somebody who just, you know, goes in the studio hyped up off liquor and drugs and just is gonna tell you about the motherfuckers he's gonna shoot, or stereotypical shit we used to hearing. So, like I said, my take on it is we need to bring real lyricism back. We need to bring real feeling and real meaning back, because I give my music to my nieces, my nephews, my little cousins, my big brothers, my little brothers, uncles, aunties. I give it to my family, because I want this piece that I give them to mean something to them, to be able to help them, if not help them, to motivate them, to see that, you know, one, that not all music is alike, and two, that music can be used as a progressive tool rather than a destructive tool. So my city's got a long way to go when it comes to bridging that gap between, gangsta and trap rap and conscious and lyricism. We still working on that. That's why me and Block are merging Form F and Enemy together. You know, we doing lots of different things, and we trying to get tuned in with as many people as possible. Nobody will be left out. But as far as my city, we got to come together, and we got to see that just because one artist is different from you doesn't mean that, you know, their music is of any lesser quality or is any less than anybody's. So that's my take on it.
Red got me off his Remy. I want everything that comes with the sport. They got no flame, I took off with the torch. Please don't try to reach, your fingers should have scorched. Kill every instrumental and deliver a corpse. This is the type of app the guys can't afford. The mission was incomplete, so they had to abort. Big dog status, taking it all, no shorts. New money coming in for the fam full court. Fell the titty, says the kitty. I won't show these rappers pity. I can never get a feature, now they faces looking shitty. It's ironic, cause we litty like a motherfucking titty. And it ain't on me, bitches see me trying to touch 100K. I'm about to make my way to 50. Foundation getting right, blocking cap going digi. We been plotting for too long, trying to put on for the city. It's a motherfucking rap, 2020 getting busy. Phallon, Garnett, baby, that's the name, no pretending. Throw that ass in a circle, let me see how you get jiggy. Richie brought Deuce, say big red, brought Remy. If I give her this Henny dick, it's a fact, she gon' miss me. Big facts. Heard the horns. Did you hear the horns? I think I heard the horns. I did too. It's time to go. Facts. I want